Excuse me, that's my sleeping bag for tonight. What is it? What is it? Oh, what's that one?
Hi, my name's Emer and I'm striving for self-sufficiency and also better preparedness. I'm sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background. In a previous gardening video, I mentioned that I had a new gardening journal, which I'm going to try and use more to keep me more accountable to working on the garden. And I think today I'm going to focus on pruning the apple tree. And then linked with that, I think I will check our wood stores, because there's a lot of apple wood from last year that I need to sort through. There's big branches and they just need chopping down, and then I can check the moisture content to see if we can actually burn it this year, hopefully. But I think as well, I've noticed that a lot of rain has been getting into the carport and I think it's dampened. I think it's made some of the branches sort of damp. So it might not be ready, but we can have a look. It's quite drizzly and cold today, so I'll see how I get on. Try not to get distracted. Okay, so it didn't quite go to plan today, never mind. I forgot that I'm not really tall enough to prune the top branches of the apple tree, and that is where it needs pruning most. So all the branches are like interlocking and crossing over each other. I didn't prune very much in fairness. I did have a good tidy up underneath and pulled a few weeds and tidied up the grass a little bit around there. So it's almost ready just for some horse manure to go on top. Took off the grease bands, need to put on some new ones. That's a job for another day. And then I got distracted. I got distracted by the brambles, and I've made other videos about brambles before, and I feel like I could just spend half my gardening time in the year just cutting back brambles. But I won't complain too much because I really love blackberries. So I did that up until lunchtime. And then I decided, right, I'm going to keep on top of the mess and not do what I normally do, whereas like bits of wood just get left outside or in a heap somewhere. So I got out the wood chipper, I got out the shredder, had some issues getting that started, and then the dog went nuts. He's had surgery recently, so I didn't really want him out. But yeah, he just sort of cried inside. He was just sat by the patio door looking out, crying a bit and being a bit moody. So I felt bad for him, and I took him out on his harness because I thought there's no way he could be let loose with his stitches in his nose and that. And I'm really glad I did, because he tried to eat twigs, he tried to eat stones. He was just a bit of a nightmare, and we walked up and down a little bit, but he clearly had loads of energy. So I gave up. I tidied up, and then took him out for a walk, and he was a nightmare on the walk as well. So we've made a start, but I've not done as much as I wanted to. That is the short story. I've got some jobs where I know they'll take like maybe an hour, such as like clean the greenhouse glass. So I'm purposely sort of saving them. Spud. I'm purposely saving that for, you know, if I've got an afternoon free or like a small chunk of time free. I don't want to save those little jobs for like a whole day off. Still quite happy with where I'm at. What date are we on now? 16th of Feb. So I've listed, I'll show you again. Yeah, I quite like referring back to this little gardening notebook, so I can like tick things off. I know it's not properly done, but it's done in my eyes. And I've just added a few more notes, so when I've got a bit more time off, I can do some more jobs. Some jobs are kind of connected, like I don't want to dig over the beds until I've sorted out the long veg bed that I've got, and I don't want to get horse manure until I've sorted out this big bed. So yeah, there's a few things that need to be done in order. Before I go, I just want to thank those who have recently subscribed, and thanks to all subscribers for supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. It's a lovely surprise to see the numbers tick up, so thank you very much. Feel free to hit like or comment. Always do appreciate your comments. Now, I always aim to reply to them, so yeah, feel free to comment. Let me know how you're progressing with your February gardening as well. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.